Alright, what's going on, everybody? The Chicago Bears have decided to keep Matt Eberflus going into next year. Now, a lot of Bears fans wanted Eberflus gone and Ryan Poles to explore other options such as Jim Harbaugh, Mike Vrabel. Even offensive coordinator for the Lions, Ben Johnson, was talked about in Bears media as a possible replacement. But the Bears have chose to stick with Matt Eberflus, and I think that gives Justin Fields a chance to truly blossom and lead this team to victories. It's definitely not a secret, Matt Eberflus has not won a lot of games. He currently owns a 10-24 record as head coach for the Bears. But in his first season here, he had the worst roster in the NFL and went 3-14. But then in one season, the Bears completely swing things around thanks to the Panthers giving us DJ Moore and Montez Sweat coming here and signing a long-term contract. And the Bears actually end up over doubling their wins, ending up at 7-10. If you look at recent history, it's not really common for a team as bad as the Bears went to, in one season, kind of turn things around and almost become a 500 team. They could have actually been 10-7 if they win a couple of those games and don't blow it. But I'm going to put that all on Luke Getsy because the offense is the thing that stalled out. It really wasn't the defense that blew us a lot of games. Ryan Poles and Kevin Warren have a vision for this team, and it's definitely just to be a stable franchise and trend in the right direction to become the great franchise that they once were. And if the Bears were to fire Matt Eberflus, it definitely just throws a wrench into that vision. The Bears are then forced to take a shot on one of the prospects, and I know Caleb Williams and Drake May are highly sought after and highly thought of, but it kind of just ruins that stability thing that I just talked about. But Ryan Poles chooses to keep Matt Eberflus, which I believe means that we're going to keep Justin Fields. And then we're actually going to build on what we have and some of these young talents and young superstars like DJ Moore, Jalen Johnson, Montez Sweat. And the cherry on top of all of this is that the Bears currently hold the number 1 overall pick thanks to Carolina and also the number 9 overall pick. And this is all in a draft where the number 1 overall pick is probably worth almost like double what it was last year. Bryce Young and CJ Stroud would not have been drafted over Caleb Williams or even Drake May. The Bears can actually try to build a stacked roster through trading out of that spot. We have a lot of cap room to spend in free agency. And last of all, we can actually draft really well. I think that's something that Ryan Poles has shown us that he can do. So the future is definitely bright in Chicago, and I think that as Bears fans, we kind of need to take a step back and look at this and realize that we're not going into the same cycle over and over again where we get rid of our head coach, draft the quarterback, and then see what happens. It's just a never-ending cycle, and it doesn't make any sense to me that Bears fans want to try to repeat this again. What the Bears are actually doing is staying stable. They're keeping their head coach, which the players like, and has shown to actually have some success as a defensive-minded head coach. And we can actually build this team into a playoff and possible Super Bowl winning team. I believe that we have the quarterback to do it. Justin Fields is just a walking highlight reel. He makes unbelievable throws, he scrambles, he runs for it, he scrambles and then throws. Lastly, if you're someone that doesn't believe in Justin Fields, I would just encourage you to look up what other NFL players say about Justin Fields. You have guys like Micah Parsons, Roquan Smith, you have like elite players saying that this guy is special and that they talk to other players and that they know that this dude is legit. You even look at other head coaches when they play the Bears. Like Dan Campbell's a perfect example. When the Lions and Bears played each other, Dan Campbell talked about how important it is to stop Justin Fields. You have last year when the Dolphins played the Bears, Mike McDaniels was, being funny talking about how he just wanted Fields to stop running because he was absolutely lighting up their team. Justin Fields is a problem for other defenses, and with the right weapons and a complete team, the Bears are actually going to be dangerous. Micah Parsons on his podcast even says the Bears are a team to watch next year. They're dangerous, they're going to be good, and they're going to be in the playoffs. But lastly, I just wanted to say thank you guys for all the engagement on my last couple of videos. I know that the quality isn't great. I know that I'm not some ESPN Chicago kind of guy. I'm literally just a casual Bears fan that enjoys the franchise, loves the franchise, and likes the Chicago Bears. I want to see us do good. And I have some opinions that I think a lot of you guys can agree with and relate to that doesn't really reflect what the Chicago media is saying. I'm not going to have Kurt Warner come in a PlayStation party with me and tell me what the Bears should do. I think Ryan Poles is actually a genius in tricking us all and gaslighting the media into thinking that we're going to take a quarterback, and it's just going to make that pick even more valuable And it just means we're going to get that much more of a haul, and the Bears are just going to be almost a complete roster. I mean, this is going to be a legit team if we do the right things. But that's going to be it, guys. All right, see ya.